It's that time of year again where a lot of you guys are looking to start your next FM save based on what's happened in real life football. Now, not every single match and every single season is completed. However, the majority of the 2022-2023 season is now over. So today we're going to show you how with a few simple downloads you can take your FM23 game to be pretty similar to what you're going to see in FM24. Hi everyone, Jake here for FMSCOUT. Welcome to today's video, and as mentioned today we'll be showing you how you can make your FM23 game be pretty similar to FM24. Now obviously we can't add in all the features that might get added to the new game, but what we can do is change the database around so that you have the correct promotions and relegation. If you follow these steps you'll also be able to keep up with recent transfers in real life in your game. Even if some of those transfers haven't happened yet, when they eventually happen, if you follow these steps again, you will get an updated database in your game. Don't forget to like the video if you find it useful, subscribe for more, and with that being said, we're going to get into it. Now hopefully I'll give you enough detail that you need here and everything makes sense, but if you have any questions, let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to answer. There's going to be links to both of these pages, but first we're going to the FMSCOUT website and to the collaboration pack between the Notorious Pro and the FM Transfer Update team, or FMTU. This download here is going to include a bunch of things from promotions and relegations to transfers that have happened as of the 1st of June. Now you might be thinking, what if anything happens after that? Well, if you come back to this webpage on these days listed below, the 1st, the 10th, the 20th of every month from this date, there's going to be an updated version of this pack with recent transfers. So let's say on the 8th of June, Alexis McAllister joins Liverpool or something like that. On the 10th, that should be reflected in the download when it gets updated on here, but it will also include any promotions and relegations that have happened. For example, the English divisions, they're fully complete now, so you'll be able to see Luton in the Premier League and whatnot. However, in Germany, that hasn't been updated yet because there's still a playoff match that needs to happen between Hamburg and someone else, I can't remember who. But once that's done, again, when it gets to the next pack after that, whether it's the 10th, whether it's the 20th, you'll then see all of that reflected in game. Now, how do you use this download? Pretty simple. You're going to click that download now button. It will take you to a download page and a zip file will be generated. Now, once you've got that, you can either follow the steps that are written down here, and there's a video of me doing this on FM22. I'll pause that so you don't have two of my faces playing at the same time. But what you can see is a description of what you need to do with these files. But it's very easy. You're going to go into the zip file that you download from the button above, take the files out and pop them into your editor data folder. Now I'll show that in a second so you've got a visual representation of it as well. I'll then show you what you need to do in Football Manager to have it accurately represented. But we'll get onto that in a second. For now, all you need to know is you need to download that zip file. It's by the Notorious Pro and the FM Transfer Update team. A big thank you to them yet again for letting us showcase this, and there'll be updates to this on the 1st, the 10th, the 20th of every single month. But on this other tab here, we have got the Football Manager Transfer Update webpage, which again, I'll leave a link to. Now, this is made by a community of people who, when a transfer happens in real life, whether it's a big one or a small one, they will update it in the Transfer Update pack. For example, I didn't even know this guy, but Connor Lawless apparently released on a free transfer. Josh Newville apparently transferring to AFC Wimbledon. You can see the detail that everyone goes into on this. Now, you, as someone watching this video, can actually sign up to the website and help make these kind of changes. So if that's something you're interested in, I'm sure these guys would really appreciate the help. But you can download the Transfer Update pack directly from their website. I'll click the download button and you'll see the 3 different options. First, you've got Pros Data Pack, which is the one that we mentioned on the FMSCOUT webpage. Now, that's the one that, as we mentioned, is repacked on the 1st, the 10th and the 20th of every month. However, if you're someone that really just wants to start a new save with the transfers of today's date and you don't want to wait until the next repack, you can go ahead and download the daily repack here from the Transfer Update website. This download will purely have the transfers that are happening in real life. It won't replace any of the other things like promotions and relegations, I don't believe, but you will have all the latest transfers, and you just need to be a member of the website to download that. And there's also a paid for subscription here, which helps support the Transfer Update team. It also gets you on the Hall of Fame and a bunch of other benefits from doing that. But this is where you can download a daily repack of the transfers themselves if you want to keep up to date with it. But now I'm going to show you where you save these files once you download them. First, you're going to have to navigate to your Football Manager 2023 folder. The general pathway for where to get to that folder is on the website that we just mentioned on the FMSCOUT link. It's written where you need to go, but you might have moved your Football Manager folder as I have, and therefore I can't show you how to get to this point. But again, it's very simple. If you go to that link that I mentioned earlier, that Notorious Pro page on the FMSCOUT website, there's a detailed description of every folder that you need to click into to get to this point. Once that's done and you're here, you're going to take your zip file and place it into the editor data folder. If you don't have an editor data folder, you can create a folder and call it editor data, but it should be there. In there, you're going to have any kind of downloads that you've added to try and change your game. I've got so many in here from different videos that we've done in the past. But when you hit that download on the FMSCOUT page, this is the zip file you'll get. Within it are a bunch of different items that you can drag out and place into this folder, as I have done here, and you'll have them all listed. Whether that's promotions and relegations, the transfers that we mentioned earlier, or a bunch of other add-ons that come with that Notorious Pro pack that we mentioned, from having the Indian Super League in game to updated injuries and whatnot, all of that is included. And you can choose which of these you want to use later down the line, but for now, there you go, put everything into your editor data folder and then head over to Football Manager. Okay, so here we are in Football Manager, and bear in mind this is going to have to be done on a new save. These changes won't take place on an existing save, but we're going to start a new game, we're going to hit career, and then we're going to see this little button appear up here that says database. Now here you'll be able to choose any of the editor data files that you want to use. On yours, I doubt there'll be as many as I've got. These are all from previous videos, but I'll show you the ones that we downloaded today. It's these ones here that say the Notorious Pro in brackets at the end of it. And there's a bunch of different downloads from this pack, whether it's changes to agents, changes to players' current ability and potential ability. If you want to include these, feel free. If not, feel free to just untick them or tick the ones that you want. But the ones that are really going to make your game like FM24, the purpose of this video, they're likely going to come from these ones here, the promotion relegation pack, and also this one here, the FM23 transfers by the FM transfer update team. There we go. So we're just going to hit confirm. You can see that it's the database pack from the 1st of June. If you went onto the transfer update website and downloaded the latest daily repack, you can instead tick that one. It will say, you know, June the 5th or June the 6th, whatever date it is that you download it. But let's just tick both of these, hit confirm, and then we're going to go ahead to advanced setup, and we're going to choose our team and our leagues. Do what you want from here, but now that we've selected those editor data folders, we'll be able to see these changes represented in game. For now though, I'm going to go ahead and start that new save. And here we go. As we mentioned, we are going to see some changes in game. Now, at the time of recording, like I say, not every league is finished. For example, Germany isn't fully updated within this database. However, England and the Premier League and the Championship all are, as you would expect. Luton are in the Prem. You've also got Sheffield United and Burnley. If you go to the Championship, you've got your new ones like Leicester in there, Sheffield Wednesday being promoted from League One, plenty of teams that you could manage here and start your new save with. Now, I won't be able to go in and give you guys, you know, a million different changes that you can see because most of them haven't happened yet. A lot of transfers in real life haven't yet taken place. I imagine the next repack on the 10th of June is going to have a lot more updates when it comes to making sure that everybody is relegated and promoted as you would expect. So here we are, and even though it says 2022 on the in-game clock, this is actually the promotions and relegations from this recent season. I would guess Luton are predicted rock bottom. Yes, they are. All these teams look like they'll be a challenge to keep up. I'd argue Burnley's team could do very well with a few changes. But as mentioned, there's not too many transfers to show just yet. But now you know how to make your game like FM24. If you keep up with the transfer update packs and download them whenever you're starting a new save, you can have them be as realistic to real life as possible without having to buy the new game when it eventually comes out. Although saying that, of course, the new game will have new features and whatnot, I'm sure. But like I say, if you keep up with the Notorious Pros repacks on the 1st, 10th and 20th of every month, you can get all of these updates to your game and hopefully you'll have great fun with it. So there you go, hopefully pretty simple and easy to follow, but if there's any questions, let me know down below. Smash the like button if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Thank you and goodbye.